Lily Begum lives below the so-called poverty line, which means she's entitled to this subsidized food from the government. It's just enough to feed her family, and she's had to fight for it.
Government officials came to verify my signature and took all the required forms. He signaled that I have to give him 200 rupees as a bribe.
Accusations of corruption are common in these ration shops, giving subsidized food for the poor.
Show me one place there is no corruption. Why are you blaming only the ration shop owners? If we businessmen get full dues for running their business, then I can guarantee you there will be no corruption in ration shops.
The problem is felt at nearly every level of Indian society. It's small-scale corruption cases such as this, which affects hundreds of millions of people much more directly than larger corruption scandals. India's infamous bureaucracy fosters this type of corruption and obstructs any meaningful change from taking place. But after years of helplessness, people are now using these pieces of paper to fight back. India's Right to Information, or RTI Act, allows anyone to access public information. That's how Lily Begum was able to prove there was no reason for her not to get her ration. She calls it a tool for the poor. The RTI activist who helped this mother feed her kids says the act has proved its value almost too well.
There's an effort to reduce the RTI's powers because people are using it to find out about corruption at higher levels, in contracts where ministers and politicians are involved. Now most of the political parties are coming together against RTI.
This former director of India's top investigation agency isn't surprised at the efforts to limit the RTI, given how systemic he says corruption is here.
Not only system is corrupt, but there is no fear of punishment. There is no simplification of laws. More bureaucracy means more and more corruption. They'll bring some other laws, some sub-laws, and make your life almost impossible to live.
At this community meeting, activists teach local women how to use the RTI. Without it, many in this neighborhood tell us things won't get better for them, not unless they pay a bribe. Fez Jamil, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.